Alright, so here's the issue. You're posting content, maybe you're doing it daily, you're posting with immense value in your content, right? Like the information in there is just crazy. But the issue is you're attracting people who are not willing to pay for your high ticket offer. But no matter what type of content that you do, whether it goes viral or nurture content or whatever it is, you just seemingly cannot attract the right audience. Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to create content ideas for both short form and long form that attracts high paying clients. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so let's define the problem real quick. You're attracting people who don't have money to pay for your high ticket offer, whether it's $1,000 to $5,000, whatever it is, you're just attracting the wrong people. And by the wrong people, again, we mean people who can't pay that. And so the question becomes, how can we create content that attracts the right people and still go viral and still positions you as an authority? Well, sorry to burst your bubble, you're not going to go viral. If you try to go viral, you're trying to attract everyone. And if you try to attract everyone, you attract no one. Or if you want a more practical sense, if you try to attract everyone, you're going to end up attracting way more people that are not interested in your offer. You're going to get 1 million views, and out of those 1 million views, 10 people are going to be qualified for your program. And the worst part is, they're not even going to DM you. So just cut that viral nonsense out of your mind, out of your vocabulary real quick, and let's just focus on the main problem. We're attracting people who are not paying for our coaching. So what exactly should you do? Well, what you're going to want to do is be more specific on the pain points that your potential clients or potential viewers are facing. What I mean by this is targeting the deeper pain points of your ICP. Now, if you don't have an ICP or you don't know what an ICP is, I have a video already on my channel that will be linked somewhere in the description, or there might be a card like somewhere here that goes to a video explaining on what that is. You must watch that video. Honestly, leave this video right now, go watch that video and learn what an ICP is, because otherwise this entire video is not going to make any sense. An ICP is your ideal client profile, basically who you're targeting with your content. And with this ICP, you should already know what the pain points are, both the surface level and the deeper ones, as well as his dream states, again, the surface ones and the deep ones. And so then the solution for attracting quality leads simply becomes, are you targeting the pain points? And if so, what level of pain points? Take it like this way. For viral content, that's mainly for surface level pain points. Honestly, most viral content doesn't even attract pain points, but if you can go viral for your content using the pain points, most of the time it's just surface level. You're attacking just the tip of the iceberg. But if you really want to be getting high ticket clients, target the deep ones. Target the ones that give them borderline depression. Target the pain points that literally makes them stay up at night at 1:30 a.m. thinking about, how in the world do I solve this? That's what's going to make you money. What's basically going to happen is you're going to attract people who are really, really, really tired of their current situation and want to get out of it as soon as possible. And so when you pop up on their feed explaining the exact solution to that pain point, what do you think is going to go on in their head? If you don't know, I'll just tell you. They're going to look at you, they're going to look at your offer, and they're going to buy. It's literally that simple. Obviously, there's some time in between that, but we don't got to talk about that. Another issue that many coaches face when they're trying to attract, their ICP, or they're trying to sell their high ticket offer, is the type of content that they make. And this is honestly really embarrassing if you're doing this. Now, I'm not trying to be mean here. I just have to say this with conviction so that you'll actually listen to me. If you're making content that wouldn't attract your ICP, if you're making content of you shaking your butt to a random TikTok dance, if you're making content to go viral, what are you doing? Are you making content that is worth spending $5,000 on a program for? If not, stop making that content. Like, think about that. If you're posting those like random trends that go viral a couple times, maybe it's like the free versus paid version of this, or you're posting, like, I don't even know. If you're just posting trends, like, you've got to stop. Like, there's so many better ways. And I do like trends for the one reason of like attraction. If you have like low followers, then yeah, go ahead and use trends. Build up your brand, use them every once in a while, but they should not be your content strategy. And anyone who's telling you that is a fraud. Like, think about it. The majority of people don't really have $5,000 just to throw away, right? And so they have to be strategic when they're trying to spend $5,000 or whatever it is on a program. If your content looks childish, if it looks like something that my 10-year-old sister would watch, then there's an issue, There's an issue. You gotta think about that. Your content should attract people who are going to pay money, and your content should look professional. Your content should reflect who you want to be. Do you want to be making $10,000 per month? Do you want to be making more than $10,000 per month? Okay, so get in the mindset of that and start posting content that attracts that kind of people. Start posting content that positions you as that kind of person. All right. I really have to clarify that because I was once in that boat. Jaden, my client, my best friend, honestly, has been in that boat where we both thought we need to go viral. What happened was we went viral, got a couple 100,000 viewed videos, 50,000 viewed videos, and we attracted people who thought we were coaching for free. Jaden was giving a high ticket offer and people thought he was coaching for free. That's insane. You don't have to have a fancy setup like me. Like, honestly, this is not even fancy. This and this right here, these two things, two LED lamps that I got at Walmart for around $40. And look how professional my setup looks. Like, there's no excuse. There's really no excuse. But even just using your iPhone, and recording a high quality, sit down video, really going in depth on the topic is enough. That's all you need. So please, if you're trying to sell your high ticket offer, stop doing these trends. Stop doing the captions. That's another one I hate. I hate it when coaches put the read in the caption in their videos. Like, no one is reading that. You aren't even reading that. So why are you posting it? It doesn't make sense. But that's just a side tangent for maybe another time, right? Just post content that your ICP loves and needs to watch and just shifts their belief into paying for your program. Now, I did tell you that I'm going to teach you how to make short form and long form content ideas based on this ICP thing. So here's how we're going to do that. First of all, understand that short form content is used as top of funnel. Nobody's going to be spending $5,000 on your high ticket program from a 30 to 60 second reel. I want you to think about it like this. Imagine you're going on a first date with somebody. This first date goes pretty well, honestly. Now imagine asking them to marry you, or imagine getting proposed to marry them. Would you say yes? Most likely, if you're a normal human being, the answer would be no. So then why are you taking your content that way? Why do you think that somebody's going to watch a 30 to 60 second reel of you when they just met you and think that they're going to buy your program? So what I tell my clients to do is just don't sell in your short form content. Simply just use your short form content to attract your ICP, have them follow you, and send them over to your long form or your YouTube videos. And your YouTube videos is where you're going to sell them. Now, the type of ideas or the type of content that you're going to want to make, again, is targeting your pain points of your ICP and then basically just giving a soft solution. You want to give a solution, but you want to make the viewer inside feel like, I need to know more. And once they've fostered that feeling, you can send them over to your long form where you solve the same exact pain points, but much more in depth. And because you've now built more trust over a period of time, because it is a long form video, you can sell your program. I've got a list here, so I'm going to just read it off to you. So for short form content, you can do some authority builders, just trying to push yourself out there, trying to get people to know you, actually take you seriously. You could do problem agitation, so just again attacking the pain points of your ICP, or contrarian takes, so basically going against what the majority of people are saying. That's for short form. And for long form content, you can do case studies, framework breakdowns, and industry analyses. Is that even a word? But basically you go more in depth on the pain points of your ICP, you break it down in a way that they can actually take actionable steps, and then you sell your program. Now you can actually use AI to automate the entire content process, like content ideas and everything like that. And in fact, I have a video on my channel that breaks down exactly how I do all of that. And that link will probably be a card somewhere up here, or it will be in the description. But with that being said, that's how you create content ideas that actually attract high paying clients. Now, if you want me to do all this for you, as well as help you scale to $10,000 per month in 90 days, then there's a link in the description to book a call with my content agency, Odyssey Media. We do the ideation, editing, scripting, marketing, what else? Competitor research, basically everything, right? We do everything for you, A to Z. The only thing you really have to do is record. So if you're interested, click the link below, book a call with us, and let's chat. But with that being said, that's the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe for more value, and I'll see you in the next video.